You know, I try really hard not to do a lot of cussing in my videos. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I really hold myself back, and I do that on purpose because in real life I can get after it. But this one I'm just gonna let the dog off the chain. I'm I'm letting the monster loose on this one. So Trump's done a lot of fucked up shit in office. A lot of stuff that really boils my blood, that really pisses me off. And like I said, in reality, a lot of stuff that's exponentially worse than this. Worse for a lot of people. It's he's aggressively, actively made everyone in America, including his own voters, made everyone across the board's life worse, except if you are in the top 1% of 1%. I'm pretty sure there's one percenters right now that are shaking their head saying, God damn, why did I contribute to this guy's lobby? But if there's one thing that you don't fuck with the boss. That's the one thing you don't do. When you start coming after Bruce Springsteen, we got problems. Like, damn. How anti-American can you be to go against the boss, Bruce Springsteen? Born in the USA, the river, Atlantic City, Hungry Heart, Born to Run, Thunder Road? Like, oh man. The audacity, I swear. So I'm gonna actually read these quotes out because it's anti-American, guys, and a part of me is being a little facetious, and reactionary, and it's so unprofessional. But let's just get into this. So, Donald Trump and Bruce Springsteen. Donald Trump, I can barely talk, guys. Massive Bruce Springsteen fan here. Like, this is unacceptable. Donald Trump had Bruce Springsteen on his mind Thursday. The president began the day with a long post on Truth Social, ripping the legendary rocker, and then he shared a final, much shorter post later that night. Let's get into what his first response was. You want me to do the Trump voice? I'm going to do some of the Trump voice and then I'm going to wean off of it. But I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through this whole thing because the amount of disrespect, guys. Bad and very boring singer, Bruce Springsteen, who looks like a dried up prune. Who looks like a dried up prune? Look at your fucking ugly ass over here. You look like a peach pit got left out in the sun too long. Did your grandmothers ever do that? Did you ever finish a peach and then they leave it drying on the windowsill of her kitchen so that she can go plant it later on? That's what that looks like. And then you just stuff some white pubic hair on top of it. Fuck you. Screw you and your dried up. What did he say? Dried up prune? Man, Bruce Springsteen at his age, and that guy can freaking rock out. He goes hours long live. I still haven't been to one of his concerts, but I've seen them live on YouTube, and it's like, come on, man, screw you. And you can barely even you can barely put together a coherent sentence. Oh man, who? I honestly don't even think he typed this. I think he put this through ChatGPT and just said, I want the most racist thing you can come up with, but also talk a lot of shit about Bruce Springsteen. Oh man, who had suffered greatly from the work of a really bad Oh yeah, you and your fucking silicone ass wife are one to talk. Look at your ass. Your fucking hand is so purple it looks like you fingered Grimace. Get out of here with that shit, man. Let's go. Let's keep going. And like I said, if you guys are offended by this, my other videos, I'm much more clean. But this one, no, man, you crossed the line. You mess with the boss, you mess with me. So really bad plastic surgeon has a long and horrible and incurable case of Trump derangement syndrome. What the fuck do you have? What type of deranged syndrome do you have? Because I want to know what that is so that we can put it in the DSM-6 so that when it comes around, we can just throw your ass in a fucking insane asylum so that we don't have to deal with you. That's one of those things that future people that have your mentality, they're going to have to disclose that shit like they're on like they were picked up for some sort of sexual crime. You're going to be put on a database. You're going to be put on a list. You're going to have your own special file in the FBI. And I'm sure you're very familiar with files. Someone who has been mentioned on the Epstein list 38,000 times. Whew. Sometimes referred as TDS. He wrote, oh man, the guy is a total loser who spews hate against a president who won a landslide election. Wait a minute. A guy is a total loser who spews hate against a president who won a landslide election. Are you talking about yourself and President Obama? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you're talking about something else. Oh, okay. Are you talking about yourself? Oh, okay. I see. Including the popular vote, all 7 swing states and 86% of the countries across counties across America. Should I fact check that? No, I'm fucking pissed. We're gonna get through this as quickly as humanly possible. I'm already at 5 minutes. So under Sleepy Joe and the Dems, our country is dead, and now we have the hottest country by far anywhere in the world. Hottest country, dude. You called your own daughter sexy. Like whatever you think is hot, I want nothing to do with, dude. Whatever you thought was hot over there on Epstein Island, I want nothing to do with that shit either. So you can take your fucking definition of hot and shove it straight up to the orange fucking cincher behind your butt where the sun don't shine. MAGA should boycott his overpriced concerts, which suck. Save your hard-earned money. America's back. Save them for what? So they can go to one of your stupid-ass rallies and buy one of those cheap-ass made-in-China caps? Get that so they can what? Save their money and spend it on another one of your Trump-promoted crapola? Like those Trump watches that nobody ever got? Like all that, like the Trump degree that people went to Trump University and never got? Like those crappy-ass Trump steaks? What should they spend their hard-earned money on? Because I would spend my hard-earned money on 1,000 times over going to a Bruce Springsteen concert than spending a fucking dime on any one of your shitty made in China anti-American products. So let's go into what sparked all this. So uh Bruce Springsteen has been on tour with his Land of Hopes and Dreams tour. He was at a show at the Target Center in Minneapolis on March 31st. In in the concert, he addresses the crowd with something I thought was pretty classy. And like I said, I am biased because it's Bruce Springsteen. So he says, I want to begin the night with a prayer for our men and women in service overseas. We pray for their safe return. The mighty E Street Band is here tonight to call upon the righteous power of art, of music, of rock and roll in dangerous times. We are here in celebration and defense of our American ideals, democracy, our Constitution, and our sacred American promise. The America that I love, the America that I've written for 50 years, it's a beacon of hope and liberty around the world, is currently in the hands of a corrupt, incompetent, racist, reckless, and treasonous administration, he continued. Tonight, we ask you all to join us in choosing hope over fear, democracy over authoritarianism, the rule of law over lawlessness, ethics over unbridled corruption, resistance over complacency, unity over division, and peace over war. Are those not all things that everyone in America should be getting behind? Peace over war, unity over division. It's united we stand, isn't it? Isn't it anti-American to want to push everybody away from each other? Resistance over complacency? Should we be complacent in a world where we should be living in a capitalist economy? Should we not always aspire to want more? Should we want everything to be better? Do we not say America can do better? Not say we want to go back to old times, like let's make America great again. No, we should say America is good, but it can be better. That's what we should say. Ethics over unbridled corruption. Of course, this would trigger Trump. A fucking corrupt, bigoted, racist, fraud, liar, just pariah. Oh, man. Just great American hero, singer, songwriter, Bruce Springsteen, being attacked by one of America's biggest, ugliest, dried out idiots. So, yeah, guys, if you don't like this video because of the cussing, it's okay. That's perfectly normal. I'll put it, in big bold letters so I don't get pushed by the YouTube algorithm, which is fine because I only get like 10 to 12 viewers anyway. But you don't do this, man. Like, you want to go after like female reporters on planes like a fucking sexist pig that you are? Fine. Like, not fine, but like, I don't need to make a rant video about it. I'm sure there's female YouTubers that can do that a lot better than I can. You want to just completely disrespect a foreign ally when they come and meet you at the White House, somebody from Japan, and you want to joke around about World War II and about surprising people on Pearl Harbor and talking about dropping bombs on Nagasaki and stuff. You want to do that shit? Hey, I'm not Japanese culture. Do I think that's fucked up? Yeah, I do. But I don't need to flip out about that. But you come after Bruce freaking Springsteen, and you think I'm gonna stand for that shit? Fuck, man. So, like I said, guys, usually the videos are a lot cleaner, a lot more put together. Well, they're not put together. I am gonna fly off the cuff. But if you do like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't like this video, at least give me the opportunity of, you watching a few more on my channel, because normally I do fly off the cuff, but I don't use profanities, or I try my best not to. So, well, that's the last video of the day, guys. I got the blood pressure going. Yep. 260 over 112. It's popping. It's going. Uh feels like the drummer from the E Street Band just hammering away at the snare right now in my veins. So I'm doing all right. I'm gonna make it through the day. It's Friday afternoon. I'm gonna try to cool off a little bit. That's my last video of the day. If you guys are watching this 10 minutes, this is my longest video so far, I think. And it's on the thing that I'm sure nobody really cares about, but I don't know. I got really triggered by that one. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.